for that brief pause, but the website I usually use is down for my text generator, so I just recovered my old stuff and I'll just show you how to do that. So we're going to open up all these with Photoshop, and we're going to open up these as well. And we're going to take our original thing and place it out here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, well, first we have to select this because this is an index thing and it just doesn't like to drag. So we're going to take this, select, and drag it over to here. And we're going to scale this, not too much, just a little bit. And now that we're done with that, we're going to close that. And I used glowstone in this, if I can find that. Here we go. And we're going to do the same thing. We are going to select this and drag it over. And we are going to resize this. I'm going to resize it a little more just because I want it a little bigger. And so now we're just going to rename the stuff that we put in. It's always important to name your layers, otherwise you'll get confused. So Aether Text middle and glowstone left first. These will become, you'll see what I mean in a second. And so what we are going to do is we're going to duplicate this layer and we're going to name it glowstone right first. And what we're going to do is we're going to transform it and flip it horizontally. And so it's the mirror image of this of the picture on the left. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this slightly over. I'm going to make it actually a little bit longer, just so both edges of that are touching. I like to make it so it's symmetrical. And now we're going to put in the animation aspect of this. And so this isn't, I'm going to deal with the animation frames later, but we're going to have to do this. So we're going to duplicate this layer, and this is going to be Aether Text Top. And I'm going to make this a little more complex than my older one, and so I'm just going to teach you this. If you don't want to do this, you can simply do, sorry about that, you can do three layers, but I am going to make sure it is all the way going down and all the way going up with seamless quality. Aether Text.
What you think that
so we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to duplicate the layer one more time. Top 2. Really text top 3. Okay, and now that we have all these text tops done, we're going to make them so they're not visible. And now we're going to deal with the Aether Text bottom. As you can maybe believe, it's very similar to what we just did. It's just the text slowly but surely moving out of the frame. And we'll show you how to do these, how these will come into play later. And now that we have all the Aether Text bottoms, and I'm going to be a little bit paranoid, and I'm just going to move this up here because I like seeing the seamless stuff, and it also will help when you're going to the animation. Now we're going to go back to the glowstone, and as you can see, I said glowstone right first. Now we're going to duplicate this layer, and well, I put the right on the left. I'm sorry about that. And I'm actually going to rename this layer glowstone left second. I can't believe I got my lesson right. I was confused. Glowstone left first. Glowstone right first. And now we're going to duplicate this layer. Glowstone left third. And I'm going to do 4 of these. Just so it looks completely seamless. And now we're going to go exit out of these until it is just glowstone left first. And now we're going to go to the right. Right second. Now we're gonna, just to make sure it looks completely the same, we're going to look at the left second, and the left second is a little bit higher. So that looks about that. They look about the same. Oops. And so we're going to go duplicate layer. And to make sure we're doing the right thing, we're going to get the glowstone left third. And we're going to make it up here. It's like. And we'll do the same thing. Glowstone right fourth. And we're going to show that. Okay, so this one is pretty much out of the frame completely, and a little bit down. And so yeah, that's how you did that. Now, I'm not going to show you all the animations just because I'll make this video very long, so I'm just going to teach you how to make this work. So we're going to make sure the base image is always visible in this. And so our first image is going to be 1 second, and this is make sure it's on forever, otherwise you will be sorry because you'll be doing all this work for nothing. And what we're going to do is we're going to go fourth, 2, or 1. Yeah, so we're going to go 4th, 1, 2.
That we think is cool.
And so this is going to be point. We're going to change this so it is 0.3 seconds. And now we're going to unclick these layers, and we are going to go top 2, third. And so the glowstone is basically always going to be moving in this. So that's going to be 3 seconds. And this one is going to be 2 seconds because it's going to show what your text is, and that way people can read it more visibly. And so this is going to be, oh, hold on. We are going to delete these because it's only human. But I accidentally made a mistake. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. I did not mean to do that. Please, oh God, do not delete your stuff in an attempt to do this. Alright, now that I have thoroughly freaked myself out, I'm going to change this. So, I basically put it in one layer too early, so this is going to be second and second, so the twos will line up. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. And this one is going to be 2 seconds, and we're going to make sure it's first, middle. And so that's going to go for 2 seconds, and now we're going to go for another frame, which is going to be our 0.3 seconds. And that is going to be the bottom, the second, and then we're going to keep doing this, so it's third, third there, and now it will be bottom, fourth, and now we're just going to play this back from the beginning. And it's a seamless animation. It will go on forever like this. And that's how you make it. You can do this in a variety of different ways, and it will yield the same result. And now I'm just going to quickly show you how to save it, because it is saved a little bit differently. And that is save for web devices. And make sure it is on GIF. Make sure it's on GIF. And it's just one of the more important things to do. So you're going to save this, and I'm going to call it Demonstration Aether. And now what we're going to do is we're going to minimize this. And it should be saved on here, and it should be saved with all of these different frames. And there are 8 frames. And to make sure you're thinking out right, it's a really simple way to do, especially on Mac, is just open up a web browser and drag your GIF in here, and it will show up, and it will take up a web browser like this. And to make sure it goes on forever, and you're doing something right. So that's a quick animation tutorial on how to make a quick animated GIF with Photoshop. Thanks for watching.